can go to the blackboard. The first term, we got it up here, so we'll just underline it, is the, or the. The in English grammar is the definite article. Anytime you say the anything, it standardizes it. It epitomizes it. It sets it aside and pretty much makes it a cut above everything else. This is the standard by which everything else in that category or class is to be judged. So if we say the goddamn white man, then that means there's no other goddamn man anywhere that can compare with this goddamn man. All right, but we want to look at it though. God is the supreme being. Is that right? Not just any being, but God, using definite article again, is the supreme. God is a supreme being. God is what? The supreme being. Nothing else to compare with the power, the wisdom, the majesty, the glory of Almighty God. So he is the supreme being. He is the creator, not a creator. He is what? The creator. He is the former, the shaper, the molder, the fashioner of everything that is existence. He is the divine mind of the universe. And he is called in many languages by many names. And you, black man, and you, black woman, you have always believed in that God. Never has there been a time when the black man and the black woman, could you bring me a little bit? When the black man and the black woman have believed in a God. Now, I know the white man has told you that when he found us in Africa, we were swinging through the trees, eating bananas and eating each other, and hallelujah, boo. And that we were savages, living on a beast level, and that he brought us to America and civilized us, that he did us a
Peace and Black Power, and welcome to another episode of the Black Survive or Die series. The choice is yours, broadcasting live every Warrior Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time by the National Minister of Defense of the Black Riders Liberation Party under the leadership and auspices of our five-star General Taka Wolverine Shakur and the National Deputy Field Marshal of the New Black Panther Party for Self-Defense under the leadership and auspices of that warrior Queen, the National Chairwoman General Crystal Muhammad. I speak of none other than my brother, my Ayalite, our warrior educator, the last and final, I repeat, last and final, and true blue student of Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, to still be here in physical form, while many others have strayed away, while many others have fell by the wayside, while many others have gone and run amok. Our warrior educator has sojourned in the hells and smells of North America under every type of treachery, deceit, backstabbing, assassination attempts, anything you could fathom and not fathom in your raggedy ass mind. And still he sojourns. And still he sacrifices one day out of the week, every Warrior Wednesday, to come impart on us as he has imparted for the last 30 years or more. Here, with this instruction, I speak of none other than my atomic air-like and our warrior educator, Minister King Samir Shabazz. So let me open with Baba's explanation as we prepare, and after I'm done, the next voice you will hear is the National Minister of Defense of the Black Riders Liberation Party, National Deputy Field Marshal of the New Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, Minister King Samir Shabazz. Let me read very quickly from Yas Hasem, a calendar of revolutionary daily thoughts by Jegna, living ancestor, Dr. Robert Wally Cable Mani Baruti. October 21st. People are consumed by evil because of keeping close to it, but not because of keeping away from it. And this is a Kikuyu proverb. Let's get into Bible's explanation. People are consumed by evil because of, evil is rewarded in an evil place. Let me read that again. Evil is rewarded in an evil place. And as a historical evidence, and all that around us demonstrates European society is an evil society. People use all forms of euphemisms to window dress this apt term. But no matter what name we call it or what angle we look at it from, it all boils down to being what it is, evil. We are only confused or shocked by their immortality and unethicalness, which we forget that evil promotes and rewards evil, not goodness. Within evil environments, evil rules. This is its domain, regardless of the delusion of peace and love. And those who do wrong prosper. In evil places, good people are punished. Only in good places does good prevail. It is only there that good people with genuinely good hearts can truly be warm and open to everyone. This land, this space, this society that is dominated by Europeans is not a good place. It is a sick, evil environment. It spreads outwards from its polluted center as a plague. We can never build here without first removing this evil. Warriors must recognize that in Western society, there's only the pretense of a battle between good and evil. Here, with them, there is nothing that can prevail but evil. We must find a better way to make the African way prevail. The affirmation states, I do not keep the company of evil. The affirmation states, I do not keep the company of evil. The affirmation states, I do not keep the company of evil. So that was a reading from Iyas Sim, calendar of daily revolutionary thoughts by Jagna living ancestor, Dr. Robin Wally Cable Mani Baruti. So again, it becomes my honor and privilege at this time to introduce some, present the others, the National Minister of Defense, the Black Riders Liberation Party, and the National Deputy Field Marshal of the New Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, my brother and atomic air-like and our warrior educator, Minister King Samir Shabazz. Black Power.
Habibi Fahodie, Black Power, Black Power. African liberation, warrior salute, peace to the gods and the earths. Assalamu alaikum, Hotep, Israelatu, to my comrades and Azania. And what's up to all the gangsters and the rioters? Want to send a strong Black Power salute to my national chairwoman, Sister Crystal Muhammad, and to my five-star general of the Black Riders Liberation Party, General Taco Shakur, and to the founder of Do the Knowledge Radio, my man 50 motherfucking grand. Knowledge born Allah. And to the comrades, to the warriors, to the African liberationaries who are thriving and striving daily for our freedom and independence. Salute. To everyone of the Do the Knowledge radio protocol, give thanks for your continuous support of Do the Knowledge. And tonight, I want to talk a little bit about some seriousness. As I listen to my father build so wonderfully on the facts and the breakdowns on the white race. So I've been building with my comrade, my brother, great friend of mine. And he wrote a couple of books. Actually, not just a couple. He has 3 on deck now. Black Power and the Destruction of White Supremacy in the Land Called America. This book I will be building from tonight, African Struggle Inherited, by Brother Kabir Hadas. African Struggle Inherited. Get it. And his other book, his latest work, called The Oneness of the Blacks. Get it. So tonight, family, I want to just dip in a little bit. I get a little confused at times. I'm on so many different programs with so many different bills. So I'm not too sure if I brought this particular bill to Survive or Die class. But tonight we're going to get it. And I found it necessary to kind of keep in line, keep in tune with where Baba Khalid was going tonight. I want to talk about producing the ideal slave. Producing the ideal slave. Let's think about it. Let's get our minds prepared. I know you just getting off the plantation. Shake that cracker off your back. This is the Warriors class tonight. Get comfy. Get your pen and pad, because we're going to build. So we're not just talking about, or we can't talk about producing an ideal slave without also having to mention the Willie Lynch letter. Because in the production of an ideal slave, what does that mean? An ideal slave. Brothers, let's think about it. Women often ask us, what's your ideal woman? Or sometimes brothers ask us, what's our ideal woman? Or what's your ideal woman? So let's take that into the processing and the making of an ideal slave. So the first degree, the first step, was to establish and maintain strict discipline. Establish and maintain strict discipline. Now, we can look at this from a lot of ways. So let's look at this from the perspective of the prison system, right? Because this is where most of our freedom fighters either are at this very moment or at some point in their life have been, because I know I have many a times, and it ain't gonna stop. You bastards are gonna find something else. But that's okay. It's okay. I've accepted the fact that you are the devil. I have accepted the fact that you hate my guts so much to the point that you would disrupt my family structure. That you would disrupt every game, every step that I strive to make in my success, even in my personal life. You bastards are always there. But that's okay. So the first step was to establish. That means foundate it. Let's get this understood right now. This what it ain't gonna be. This what it's gonna be. Establish and maintain strict discipline. How did they do that? Let's look at it. Slaves were to obey at all times, in all circumstances, cheerfully and with alacrity. You couldn't feel pain. You couldn't show disgust. You couldn't cry. Couldn't do none of that. There was no emotion for the slave because it was unconditional submission. In the prison system, Brother Kabir says, we Africans are the majority, but as a whole, continue to submit to our enemies. Millions of Africans in the U.S. prison system obey orders during all of our time in prison. One of the reasons the black man and black woman obey is that we are disillusioned to think that the master is supposed to completely govern this system. So we have become so damn numb from this oppression, generation after generation, that we don't unite and fight back. We just obey cheerfully. As Baba Malcolm said, we suffer peacefully. Every day and night. He said, brothers laugh, sing, dance, and slowly die. On the plantation, the master has rules and regulations, laws, bylaws, amendments, constitutions. So, as the first step was to establish and maintain strict discipline, in that establishing of strict discipline, fear had to be planted. Because fear is the processing of establishing and maintaining strict discipline. The whip. This is where the term cracker comes from. The white man cracking the whip. Or the black Tom, the house nigga, cracking the whip. The black cracker, cracking the whip. Fear, torture, rape, murder, death, punishments. As these motherfuckers call it, justifiable homicide. The second step was to create a sense of personal inferiority. Our ancestors were made to feel the difference between the place of the master and the slave. So every single night or every single time, all white, sometimes 1 or 2 house nigga parole board denies another brother or sister parole or probation. The inferiority complex tugs at the soul. So the devil looks you in your eye and basically tell you that because you are black and because I have the power over your life, and I'm going somewhere with this, watch what I tell you, y'all. Listen to me carefully. You are not going home to your family until I'm ready for you to go back. No matter how many programs you completed, King Samir, no matter how many fucking drug programs we sent you to, and we know you don't do no goddamn drugs, and you graduated from these programs with flying colors, piss test always clean, because you don't do drugs. But we're gonna do what the fuck we want to do to you, King Samir, because we have the power over you, nigga. Let me tell y'all this. The state of fucking Virginia. Oh boy, listen. So here's what happened. We got land in Virginia, right? So now I had to apply for a transfer to move to the state of Virginia from my location at this time. So the state of Virginia took the fuck forever just to deny me to move to that state now. So here it is. I have land in a state that I can't even fucking move to because these bastards and bitches, you heard what I said, these bastards and bitches, white bastards and white bitches, feel as though they have the power over my life. But guess what? Ain't no damn inferiority complex setting in over here, devil. Because little did you know, I already expected your fuckery. Why? Because I know for an actual fact that you are the slimiest snake on the planet. That you are the absolute most corrupt being, animal being on the planet. That you are the absolute greatest liar and the father of the damn lie. You are a murderer from the beginning, and there is no righteousness in you whatsoever, regardless of how slithery your damn double forked tongue is. You're nothing but a damn liar. And you silly ones continuously believe in the lie. Everything that come out of the white man's mouth, you damn believe it. Why? Because your programming, your mental side has the foundation of white is right inside of your head. So ain't no damn inferiority complex here. I'm going to continuously do what I do best. And that's be a freedom fighter. A rebellious freedom fighter. I have to make this distinction. And that's sad. That we got to make distinctions on who's who now. Because a lot of you niggas is just nothing but damn agents. Too stupid to be on the payroll, but you're just a damn agent anyway. Third step. of making an ideal slave was to train the slaves to be in awe of the master's enormous power, instilling fear in the minds of the slaves. You niggas running around here talking about some damn America is the greatest superpower. That's because you still believe in the white man. You still think America is great. And actually, I know your coon ass went out and voted so you can make America great again. So let's look at it here. The third step was to train the slaves to be in awe of the master's power, fear. Let's look at since I am the National Field Marshal and the National Deputy Field Marshal for two of the blackest and the baddest paramilitary organizations in the world, let me speak from those two positions. The United States military is not a superpower. Yes, they have powerful weaponry. Yes, they planted fear all over the entire world. But the last I checked, even in the war games that I play on my computer system, yeah, I don't play all that other foolish shit. I play war. And I don't just play war, I'm actively engaged in war for the minds and hearts of African race daily. So everything I do is based around warfare. Even in my little downtime, yes, I'm war gaming. You dig? Even in my war games, without no money, that ass is grass. My enemy, wherever the hell he may be from Krakistan or some damn where else. If I have no money to produce my base, my troops, my resources, my prisoners, right? My ass is grass within about a good 10 minutes. Maybe before that, depending on how swift my enemy is that I'm playing at the time. So I say that to say that America is not a fucking superpower with no damn money. You cannot win wars with other countries with no damn money in trillion, damn near zillion dollar debts. So the last I checked, China got that on lock. America is still operating in 3D. China is now engineering. Wait, well, let me back up a little bit. Before I tell you about what they're engineering, they are now operating in 7D. So I'm trying to figure out how is America a superpower, and they're eons behind even in the digital technology. So China is now engineering 8D. So he who has the money and the technology wins the war, right? Shouldn't they be the superpower? But you've been programmed that white is right. You're superheroes. You're fucking Wonder Woman. Huh? Superman. Fucking Aquaman. Flash Gordon and All these damn crackers have been programmed into your head as your heroes and sheroes. So your inferiority complex has gone to zero because you live and operate on a life that white is right. So you see nothing of yourself. You see nothing of your brother. You see nothing of your sister. You see nothing of your children. And this is why it's so easy for you to cuss them out. This is why it's so easy for you to just call them all kinds of names and just treat them like they're just little cave dogs. We have not been taught to love ourselves. Because if we have, we would do better. My grandma said, if you know better, boys, show better. Huh? You have been taught to hate everything about you. So this is why, sister, it's so easy for you to put a damn blonde, red, purple, lime, fucking neon green wig on your nappy black head. This is why, sister, it's so easy for you sisters in Africa with goddamn shelves full of bleaching cream products. One of the products was called Perfect White. Look it up. Listen, I don't come with no bullshit. I don't come with no lies and no theories, and I don't do conspiracy. I bring facts because that is how my brain operates. I deal with supreme mathematics, supreme alphabets, and actual facts. Not no hocus pocus, Casper the Friendly Ghost bullshit. Facts. Perfect White. Look it up. So our self-hatred is at an all-time high. But you running around with your fists in the air, screaming Black Power. And for the last few days, you running around, ducking and hiding in a fucking voting booth. Where's your Black Power then? Huh? Who did you vote for? Go ahead and lie, please. I dare you to lie. You can't lie. Because you got Satan and Lucifer and fucking Aunt Jemima on the goddamn ballot. So who'd you vote for, nigga? Mr. and Mrs. Revolutionary. Lined up 4 o'clock in the morning to make history, to make a change in white history. There is a small percentage of black soldiers with especially long sentences or life that have no problem killing a guard or a sergeant. And I have seen guards get urine and shit splashed in their faces that they check cells for prison counts. There are thousands of brothers who are doing life of bashing a guard's head in or jabbing his jugular with a whack. But the majority of us here in the belly of the beast fear the beast. In many prisons, when white shirts, that's the lieutenant or the captains, come on the block, you can feel the tension. When the police come on the block, when the white shirts of the police force on the street come on the block, you can feel the goddamn tension. Hell, when the damn rookie blue shirt come on the damn block, you can feel the tension. Because he's itching, scratching and waiting, because he's been programmed through his training of the Fuckery Academy to kill nothing but niggas. So all he's seeing in his dreams when he's lying on his cot with his faggot getting his wood whacked off by Officer Homo, he's dreaming, fantasizing, so excited about coming on the force just to kill a nigga. Because he know he's going to get away with it. Because he knows all niggas going to do is get on Facebook and talk some shit, do a little dance and a little fucking protest jig. You're already calculated because of your repeated weak-ass behavior. There is no way in 2020 a white man should still be killing black people and going home to fucking breathe. To hell with watching some TV and eating dinner, just going home to breathe. No, devil, you don't see your wife and little baby goats no goddamn more. But y'all too soft. This is why the white man continuously kills our asses. You're too damn soft. You scared to say white around white folks. Huh? You're too soft. You scared to even dream about bashing a cracker's goddamn brains in. You're too damn soft. Some of you niggas would rather sit in church with Peckerwoods and hold hands and just live in humanity all as one family. Europhilia has killed us. Integration has killed us. And your silliness has killed us. Your weakness, your fear of the white race has destroyed us. There's no way in 2020 a cracker should still be getting away with murder of anybody black. That should be his last step, his last goddamn breath, his last eye blink, his last taste. Whatever this Peckerwood is doing at that moment, it should be his fucking last. If he's sitting in the donut shop sipping his coffee, his blood should be dripping in that motherfucking mug. From somebody. You mean all these hard-ass revolutionaries we got? Ain't nobody have the heart to step to these pigs. Ain't nobody have the heart to step to nobody white in the name of anybody black. I took it straight to the president's ass. So, check my resume. Why do you think Donald Trump has yet to even mention my name? And this ain't no damn conspiracy theory either. See, it's some of us revolutionaries that the white race just pisses in their pants just to even hear the name of. And I'm humbly honored to be in that line. I have no fear of the white man or his nasty ass white women. No fear of the white race at all. But this is your problem. You still fear. You see little white babies and you get all gooey-eyed. Ooh, ain't she cute? Oh, look at the little baby. Look at the little bastard bust his goddamn head with a rock. The hell is wrong with y'all? War is not pretty. And I understand I am at war with a real enemy who has no remorse for nothing on the planet. And I'm very distinct about that. So here we are every Wednesday at the Warriors class. Step 4 was to reconstruct the slave as a helpless and perfectly dependent individual. Now again, as I stated, I want y'all to look at these steps in many different ways. Just close your eyes and just ride with. Reconstruct the slave as a helpless and perfectly dependent individual. Not just dependent, perfectly dependent. So here it is today. The black woman can run downtown in any given city in the United States of America and just say, my man hit me. And all kinds of women's abuse organizations. I'm not being chauvinistic. Shut your ass up and listen. You can go down and file for food stamps. And next thing you know, that hardworking black man is now being held on child support because you wanted to go get some food stamps. Because you have become so dependent. You have been made so dependent on your enemy. You have been made not just so dependent, queen, you have been made perfectly dependent. So now the government, the state board says, we'll give you an education, we'll give you a car, we'll give you a house, we'll give you everything you need to be that strong, independent black woman. But don't you have no man in the house. The moment we find out you got a man in the house, we'll cut all this off. And here you are, queen, lying, trying to survive. But what position does that put the black man in? Oh, brothers, we have become so perfectly dependent on this white bitch that you can't even dream. You can't even talk without the words snow bunny coming out your mouth. Huh? You have so much respect for these whores. You call them Karen and Becky and all these fucking names of endearment. A whore is a whore, man. A cave whore is a cave whore. There's no endearment of a whore. You can't let this bitch go. You just running around, just slobbering all out your mouth. Out of your mouth, Putin lips. You just slop. Can't do nothing without dreaming of a white, not fucking Christmas, white woman. You can't even have a sexual conversation without thinking of a white woman. You want to go down to the labor union, get you a job with the white man, thinking that's going to make your situation better. But Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey specifically, scientifically, mathematically drew up plans for the entire black race to do for themselves. Did we listen? Did we listen? Because we still running around here perfectly dependent. I gotta get me a job. I'm ready to go back to work. Sad. But you're a revolutionary. Perfectly dependent on your slave master. Perfectly dependent on the motherfucker you say you at war with. Y'all need to stop playing with this. In prison, the white man feeds us, clothes us, washes our clothes, our sheets, gives us indoctrination through mandatory educational classes ordered by judges, gives us classes to supposedly cure our mental illnesses, which created the alleged damn crimes that we were captured for in the first place. Yes, the white man absolutely makes sure we are his prisoners and are completely dependent on him. Any level of independent activity with prison is always regulated and supervised by prison guards and the staff. So we are allowed to purchase a select group of junk food, but the food that we are allowed to purchase is food that our enemy has chosen for us. Direct connections are just minute examples of the slave-prisoner relationship. Y'all need to get this book. He broke the prison system down. Broke it down. It's my little big brother, Brother Kabir Hadass. So family, got some moves I gotta make. Listen. We got to think much deeper about ourselves than we do. Because the daily psychological operations can still entangle you right back into your own enslavement. So you got to read Baba Barudi's books. You have to read Brother Kabir Hadass's books. You have to read, and study and research. Young Pharaoh is not gonna fucking save you. Did y'all hear what I said? Young Pharaoh, faggot, is not gonna save you. I love you more than you hate your black self. And I'm gonna end it with that. Power!
Yeah. Now we gonna tell them that in front. We yeah. Now we gonna tell them We tell them like this, yo. I'm an African, I'm a African, I'm an African, I'm a African. Yeah, y'all like that? No more. This man's mind is open. I'm an African, I'm a African, I'm a African, I'm a. Let's get
And
back
that
to
motive
the
is best developed by recognizing the common enemy.